You're listening to Allegedly NYC. Allegedly.
Lord, oh Lord, oh
Lord. Hello and welcome to another episode of Allegedly NYC. I'm Nomi Ruiz.
And I'm Eva Sanjurjo.
And we are just two Puerto Rican girls. Born
exhausted.
Exhausted, girl. Why am I exhausted though? It's like I'm not doing much.
I'm tired of sleeping. I'm tired of eating. I'm tired of every new fucking routine we have in our lives now.
I need to start doing these routines.
We're both spontaneous people, but this is too much. We're the same. Nomi and I are the same. We love to go out, but we sure love to stay in. Right now, I'm holy shit, this is...
I think it's bored. Like a vitamin D thing. Maybe I need to get some vitamin D tablets because, I think it's like a lack of sun. I try to go out, but which is weird because then I feel like I'm one of the only ones with masks on and doing the whole thing.
I look like a fucking freak around here because no one around here. There's half people that are taking it seriously and has the whole getup on, and then there's a whole other flock of people. Legit saw a guy jogging today, no shirt off, no mask, no gloves, just shirt off. Normally I would have been really cool with that, but right now I don't think it's sexy.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell what to do. I just saw 5 white girls in a group walking, skipping, jumping down the street, and I'm with nothing on, and just almost as if they were shopping. I'm but none of the stores are open. What are you doing on the Lower East Side? And I'm
yeah.
And I'm trying to get to CVS with my mask on just to get the supplies I need for another week to just chill. And I'm am I overreacting?
Am I crazy?
Yeah, am I crazy? Is this
was
just
there there's something, there is a cockiness in this whole epidemic as well. I dealt with the same thing earlier today. I'm going to Bodega wearing full shit. Even the guy from Bodega, he has a clear curtain, so you can't even he's taking it seriously. But this girl walks in. I already ordered my sandwich. This girl walks in. She's oh wow, you put that up now. And I'm girl, you're coming in here. You could be a carrier. He's protected his ass from you because you don't have shit on. Girl. She has nothing on. I'm oh my god, why?
Yeah, it's weird. I guess maybe is this the new racism? They're oh, it's only killing blacks and brown people. We're free. We can not wear a mask.
I didn't say it.
I mean, is this the new racism? I can't.
Yeah, because I kind of feel all the brown people around me are full get up.
Yeah,
we all look like we're going into the abyss. And I see these other kids not protecting themselves or me.
Right. It's excuse me. Can we get
I never had give anyone's responsibilities to of that nature, but still come on. It's crazy, girl.
I just got a teapot.
Yeah. I have to drink a lot of tea these days.
With ginger and garlic. So 2 cats in New York have been diagnosed with coronavirus.
Girl, see? You can't even walk your cat.
Girl. Kitties with kitties.
You can't walk your cats in nature.
Girl.
Wait, how the fuck is that? Well, I know cats get the same shit as... Well, pets in general get the same elements.
Well, I think. Well, we talked about this once before. I think people are able to give it to animals, but animals can't give it to people. Is that the way it went?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people make out with their dogs and weird shit. So,
girl, I cannot even deal with that.
I saw a woman who have a dog in a fucking carriage this week. So God knows what the fuck she does at home. She probably puts peanut butter on her pussies so she fucking cat can lick it off. I have no idea.
That was a thing.
That's a thing. It's a thing.
Oh my god. Okay, here's another tea. So, Bruce Willis is allegedly quarantining with Demi Moore in the same house with her kids. But he doesn't have a wife?
Oh, he has a wife and young children with this newer wife. Oh yeah, they have a full family. He has a whole other family after his marriage to Demi.
So was he just like, I think I'm gonna go with my old school wife. She's a little more chill.
Either either one of 2 to 3 things. Either they were separated, and this is like he's gonna separate after that separation. I'm like, why else would you leave your fucking family? Unless he had it, and that whole side of the family had it, so they figured to quarantine together. Or maybe there's a light that still hasn't really been dimmed. Because I would not be cool with that shit.
No, I'd be like, no.
You and I would not be cool with that shit. I was like, oh, you're gonna go to your ex-wife's house?
No, because
I just said you have children.
But even if he did have it, he could quarantine in like some 5-star private luxury something.
He's a millionaire. He has diehard money. He can fucking stay anywhere the fuck he wants.
Girl, I cannot.
Fuck, he has diehard money. He's fine. He's got Moonlight. What's that show you used to watch? Moonlighting money. He's fine.
Die Hard. Remember I asked you if you liked Bruce Willis, you like Die Hard, bitch.
Die Hard on that cock. He's hot. I mean,
he is hot. He's keeping it tight.
Mad tight with his little fucking accordion, whatever the fuck he plays.
Oh my god. Well, today we have a very special guest. I'm so excited. I can't believe we finally got her here. Ava has her pasties, her like vintage pasties.
I got her beautiful neon lit.
Oh my god, Miss Amanda motherfucking Lepore is here in the house. A legend.
I hate to call people legend, but she's part of New York City.
I mean, she's iconic.
She's iconic. That's the word. She's fucking iconic.
She's everything. Can't deal with
everything.
Her. Yeah.
She's the reason why camel toe exists.
This is 100% fact. She invented camel toe.
She invented camel toe.
Yes.
Just saying.
All right.
The Kardashians.
Well, listen. We'll be right back with Miss motherfucking Amanda Lepore. Suck it up. Are you ready?
Really fucking lucky, kids. You're really fucking lucky.
Pucker up, bitches.
Slip through the crack with this one.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Oh my god, Amanda. Hi. All right, I need to like now get Ava into the chats. Hold on a minute. But girl, how are you doing?
My company, so it's not awful, but like it's weird staying home and like not getting your nails done and just things that you take for granted,
It's so true. It's so true. I actually hold on one moment. How do I invite someone to our gorgeous chat? Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Is this one's Skype? This one's not the Skype. This one's the Skype. Oh, this one's the Skype. Fabulous. Okay, here we go. Add person. Ava needs to join us. Let's see.
Yeah.
All this technical stuff. Have you been having technical difficulties with all your new like doing all this virtual stuff?
Well, I don't know how to do anything, but Lorenzo did.
Lorenzo's been dealing with it.
Did the on top, and that was like really fast, But this one was like harder for some reason.
Oh my god! You know what I was thinking the other day? I was like, oh my god, Amanda, like she has her hairstylist living in her same.
I love that. You're so smart. I think everybody should quarantine with their hairstylist and makeup artist.
and one of the best ones in New York too. Not just Amanda's hairstylist, one of the best in the city, honey. Wait, let's see. Is Ava? Hold on, give me a moment. Ava needs to join this. Get the. Girl.
I see you both.
Okay, but I think our fans don't see you, Ava. So it takes a moment for the other thing to see where you are. Mandy, how's your night? Tonight you're going to be at Suzanne Barsh's On Top party, yeah?
Yes, and I'm going to do like a few cameos and like I have like a busy night.
Yeah, so you do this cameo app too where you do like private messages or like exclusive messages.
Yes, I get like a lot of birthday stuff, for
awesome.
like
oh my God,
like little shout outs and things,
Yes.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and like at least I have something to get dolled up for, you know.
Oh my!
Oh my God,
goodness.
that
I
has
can't
actually
picture it out being dolled up.
girl, that has been the issue. Like, you know, thank God I have this like show that I do with Ava because it gives me a reason to get dressed up because I miss that all the time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, not. Oh my God. So, are you watching? Do you watch TV? Do you have any like shows that you've been obsessing
I
over?
did. I've been watching What If a
Ooh,
lot,
what's that?
and I don't. It has Renee Zellweger, and
Ooh.
she
Oh
plays
yes.
like a horny woman, businesswoman that like pays a married guy to like do whatever she wants to do, and they
Oh.
signed a
Oh my
contract.
God.
Like the
I haven't
couple,
seen that.
the wife
Oh my God.
knows about it, and there's like all this crazy drama. It's
Oh my
good.
God. So
that
it's
sounds amazing. That sounds like something up our alley.
like the boyfriend experience, but it's actually the mistress experience.
Yeah, but the twist I think is with the wife is in the contract with her, and the wife is also like a corporate businesswoman, so they're kind of like fighting with the business is
Yeah.
too competitive
Oh, I
with
love
it. So
it.
it's like no, you know.
Oh my God, that is amazing. So a question I have for you, like how the hell are you keeping your figure these days? Because I woke up today, I swear to God, I'm like 15 pounds heavier. I'm like, I mean, my ass looks
How are you
amazing, but
doing?
it's extra. Like you are just like always on point. Like what are you doing? Are you working out at home?
I do. I watch. I do yoga, like with just music and stuff. And then I've been taking walks, but I wear like a mask and gloves and like
man, gorgeous.
stay away 6 feet from people.
Yeah.
And then I felt better from the walks, to get
Gorgeous.
harder because I live in a really small hotel room, so I can't do like a lot. And then I watch the Carmen Electra stripper video, like workout. That's on too.
Yes. Oh, it's on YouTube. That's a good one. The Carmen
That's a
Electra
good extra. It's good
stripper.
for the abs. Yeah.
It's more feminine because like my friend CT was telling me to watch these gymnasts and it was like so butch, like I couldn't keep up with it.
Right, because you're a gym girl. You used to always
do that and jumping jacks and do this and do that.
Oh no, yeah. I'm a Pilates yoga girl myself. I can't.
But then I watched like the Carmen Electra thing and it was like more smooth and do this and it was slow,
Yeah, and it probably works out the parts of your body that you want to work out, like those
Yeah.
hot parts, the hot parts.
with the hormones.
Yes. Oh my God. I recently wrote this essay that was about how like trans women have been prepared for the apocalypse because like it's so funny. All these like everyone's now quarantining and like afraid of going out and staying home, and I'm like, this has been our lives since like forever. Like we're like this is nothing new for us.
No. I love like staying home as often as I can, and I like my own company, and I like making things and like creative stuff, and you just like think and chill. It's very zen. So like I don't have any problem staying home. It's just like it's weird. Just everything is like closed and everything. So it's like
right. That's
so
the thing.
strange and hard to deal with. With that, I think.
Yeah.
But with staying home, I'm definitely used to it.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah, I feel like we've all been quarantining way before this shit. Like
Yeah,
when I want to go out, I want to go out. But I want to stay home, I want to stay home.
We've been quarantining since the 90s, honey. I was also thinking about when like we worked together at Pat Fields, which was such an amazing part of my life. And like we also went through like 9/11 where like all the clubs closed and like so this is another moment where like nightlife kind of has like shut down or like it's just like the switch went off. Like how do you think this is gonna like shift nightlife and like how do you think it's gonna recover from this?
Well, I think the difference, I don't know if it's because of Instagram or not, but like when I worked at Pat Fields and 9/11 came, like everyone did not want to dress up. They wanted to wear black and they wanted to be really serious. They I
think because people felt guilty too. I remember that.
Like all of a sudden the strippers didn't come in and like no one was dressing up really, and like there was like a few of us that were like looked down upon for having a good time. Where the quarantine, I think like people want to dress up even if it's at home, and the parties and things. So like I'm sure, Amazon and all those things are selling party clothes. Where at Pat Fields, like
Oh my god, yes.
it was like, like crickets,
Total crickets.
Yeah.
So now there've been this like emergence of virtual parties, like,
Yes, yeah.
which is
True.
super.
But I wonder, it kind of freaks me out a little bit because I think like, oh, well, maybe it's old fashioned to go out and this is like the new age and, like this is
God.
what's going to happen. And it's sort of like freaking me out because like when you look at like all the different decades, like there's so much change all the time and you just
Yeah.
adapt, and you adapt to it. And like, at first it was like no Instagram and there was talk shows and, like it's, and then the Instagram was like a change. Well, I just wonder if this is a change or,
Yeah, like, is this the new norm? Like, I wonder if clubs will definitely reopen because I think people always will crave.
I want that interaction.
Yeah.
right. I would settle for even designers to go with like a jewel style.
Yeah. Girl. Or
I need that garment district to be open. I need a gig.
And the nails I'm gagging.
Oh my
God.
God. Don't even-
God, I had like claws forever.
I've learned how to do
Right.
acrylics. I've learned how to do my own acrylic nails, which has been epic for me. Now I want to go do all my friends' acrylic nails. Like, is it okay for me to
Oh,
go
sure,
do your
girl.
nails? Like, I've been isolated for over 2 weeks, so maybe I can visit you and do your acrylic nails.
Oh, that would be great.
I'll be there with my kit. Oh my god.
I mean, it's good. Like, I didn't have like short red nails for a really long time, I think. And then it's weird. You could blend makeup better, and I'm definitely do more housework.
yes. Disinfect the house, honey. Disinfect it.
Like with the nails, like it's like okay, like that's enough. Like,
You're like, I'm not. I have a
Yeah.
reason not to touch
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, the
Oh my
dishes
God.
will just stay.
like bang something or something, and
Yeah.
oh my god, no, just please leave the dust.
Well, so many people look up to you and are inspired by you. Like, Ava says this the best about like kids that want to come to New York because of you.
Yeah, I feel like everybody who just lands to New York, they gravitate towards nightlife and they look for you and they're like in awe of your lifestyle and your beauty and everything. And I think that all these like they look up to the New York City life, and New York City life is you.
Yeah,
basically,
you are
you know?
New York, honey.
Yeah, I think like also I represent like alternative things,
Yeah.
so I make people that are different feel comfortable, and that's really like in my club scene, like it's more that where like they
Yeah.
don't fit in or they're harassed or bullied or they're trans or gay or just anything like weird like
Yeah.
that doesn't fit into the norm. So like I sort of represent that of like what if she could do it, then I could do it. So like it gives them strength, I think.
For
That's
sure.
awesome.
And I was wondering, like, because you have maintained a like really long career in nightlife, and you've been like constantly flawless and beautiful and healthy, and like a lot of these kids they come for that lifestyle and they get caught up in like we've seen a lot of these kids get
Yeah.
caught up in the dark side of it, and they lose themselves and they can't really handle it the way you do. And so I'm curious, like, what's your advice for someone that wants to like maintain a career in nightlife and be a part of this alternative world that they are inspired by, but need to like maintain and be healthy?
Be healthy and not get trapped in darkness.
I think
Yeah.
you have to, just think of, moderation. It's like you could have a good time, but you don't have to have 50 drinks. You could have like a few and like, and when to go home. Like don't, because they're having
Right.
like a great time, like you should go, like home at the peak, and then people will remember you at that peak. They'll remember like, oh wow, it was a great party and she was there. And then
Right.
they don't see you like after hours, like with their makeup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Leave at the peak. You heard it from Amanda.
Yep.
Searching for happiness and everything, and trying to have a good time, but that's the bad time, I think. And then you don't want to be associated with the bad time. You want to be associated with the good time, like the fabulousness. And,
Oh my God,
You know,
genius.
That's a good. Yeah,
I
that's great
remember.
advice.
Yeah, I remember you told me that sometimes when they giving out shots and drinks and stuff, you like pour it out. Like it's kind of like a scene from like Hustlers when you're just like
Well, I
pretend you
think
took it.
a lot that I was trans, because when they gave me hormones and everything, I was so happy, and they said, no, don't drink, it's not going to work as well, and that like stuck with me, and I was like
Really?
no, I'm not going to drink because I want the hormones to be as potent as
Effective,
possible.
right? Oh my God! See, that's one of your. That's why.
That really helped me. I think like if I wasn't told that, I wouldn't have as good a discipline with drinking and
I
drugs.
never knew that. Well, that's the reason why I have my forehead bone. Oh my God.
You're bored.
I know. Oh my God, I love you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You once gave me the best advice. You told me the smartest thing a beautiful woman could do is play dumb.
That's true. That's true. That's why I knew when the computer wasn't working. I said, it's because you're blonde.
Someone's going to fix it. Someone's going to fix it.
Just
It's
like,
fine. Like,
that's
also good because like a lot of times
you could get away with a lot more. But perhaps if I did my hair dark and I was in a more serious, like I wouldn't have gotten along with, I would have gotten in trouble today because I would have been late and I would have been where's that?
It's so true. We get in trouble so much more than you, Amanda.
Look like, and then they'll go, oh yeah, like she can't figure it out.
You're always forgiven. You're always forgiven. It's also good. It's also a good practice because then you see who's really around you, who really sees you for who you really are. Like when you play dumb, people are like, they try to take advantage of you, but then when you're already smart enough to know, you get to like catch them in their disguise.
Sometimes people show off like or stuff that I come out with.
Yes. Oh my God.
I don't actually play dumb. I really am dumb, but fortunately, like people find it funny, so I don't have to like worry about lines or practice.
Oh, stop it,
That's
girl! You
me,
are one of the smartest, sweetest, most gorgeous women in the world. Like you are everything.
Like not like it's more. I don't know. Like a.
I think it's more like you don't really care.
Yeah, I don't care really.
Yeah, you're like I can care less about most of the shit in the world.
I'm really good at certain things because like I'm very focused.
Yeah,
so I'm good at like things,
I mean, you Swarovski crystal your whole wardrobe hand by hand, right?
Yeah, and I'm really good at it. I could do patterns and I don't have to map it out too much or
That's
anything.
insane.
And
That's another thing.
That sounds very therapeutic.
Our farmer used to always come over and they would go, how do you do that? How do you do that? Like, I can't believe that you're doing these designs. And sometimes friends would go shopping with me and like I would say, oh, I want this, and that. And then my friend would say like, oh my God, like I can't believe you have the mind to know that all that. So, they're shocked, by that.
But like I wanted rhinestone. Like if I mail you something and pay you, can you rhinestone it? That's a whole other business, girl. You can just get people.
I could even like show you how to do it.
Oh my God! No, I want you to do it.
That.
I want you to do it.
And then you could like stone everything, especially like here, because you could buy them online. Right. So if you have something
that's
done,
yeah,
you pick the color that you want and stuff and everything, and then just do it.
Well, Amanda, the teapot is brewing right now. It's tea time. Are you ready for tea time? Like, are you ready to spill your tea? Or you can either choose to spill your tea, or you can keep the kettle closed and keep your lips sealed.
Well, I'm kind of an open book. So
okay, so I'm gonna ask you some tough questions, and you choose what you want to do. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
So in 2018. Travis Scott released his album Astro World, and you were originally supposed to appear on the album's artwork shot by your long-term collaborator and friend David LaChapelle, but you were suddenly removed from the artwork. What happened there?
I was in the front first on the couch, and the his publicity people or management said like, oh, did that girl sleep with Travis Scott? And David LaChapelle said no, she slept with this person. And that I, and then they said, oh, well, could you move her like in the back? And then it wasn't Travis Scott, because Travis Scott like had no problem with me, and it's probably getting high and smoking pot.
Right, just like make a gorgeous cover.
So like it wasn't him,
Right.
but it was someone.
Okay, so that brings me to my next question, because you released your memoir, Doll Parts, and you, you said that you had slept with a rapper who, before he married someone with your similar body type. And then everyone there were rumors that went around that it was Kanye West.
Uh-huh.
So, true or false, girl? Was it Kanye motherfucking West?
Well, I'm all for spilling the tea and love gossiping and things, but I'm not supposed to say anything. But yes,
Okay.
it is true. The story is true.
Oh my God. We are exclusive. You heard it here first.
I mean, you can't make up something like that. I mean, if I was going to make it up, I would have said David Beckham, because it's more my type.
I mean, I would have.
Also, he's more your type.
He's everybody's type.
It was like sort of a revenge fuck, because I was at the gym and I was on the treadmill, and he was like watching me, and we were the only people in the gym. So he I just said hi, and he said hi from across the room, and then he came up to me, and then he just said he said, oh, like he wants to get with me and stuff and everything, and I was performing like that night, so I had wanted to burn 400 calories, so I wasn't interested, but I had just broken up with my boyfriend that I was in love with broke up with me like a few days before that, and I just had I couldn't handle working. I got him a job at the Cock, bartending, and I had to see him. So I told the promoter, I'm going to quit because I really can't handle seeing him. So
wow,
I was
a deep one.
I was in a thing, and he was very well endowed and everything, and I was kind of so my head was spinning, and I usually don't like black eyes. I usually like blonde, really light, pink. So
the pink tip, girl. The pink tips are interesting.
but then I was thinking, oh well, you might as well, go with a black guy,
Yeah.
You didn't try that before.
Did you know he was Kanye West at the time, or were you like, oh my God, this is Kanye West, or you were like, oh fuck, after you were like, that was Kanye West.
I didn't say what rapper it was, but I didn't know. No.
Oh wait, you didn't say what rapper it was. Wait, what?
Yeah. But then, when I was going down on him, when we finally went down, and he said also that I've been with trans girls, because he thought it wasn't the calories, it was the it was that I was trans. So he said, I've been with trans girls before.
Wait. So, did you say it was Kanye West or not?
I didn't say. No.
Okay, you didn't say it because it sounded like you said.
It was a rapper, famous rapper, Okay. It could be him. It could be somebody else.
Could be LL Cool J. LL Cool J.
That'd be awesome.
But
all right, fine.
But then I didn't know. But I just thought he was, like a
hot dude, yeah.
So I was going down on him, and he was like, "Do you know whose dick you're sucking?" and everything. And I looked up, and then I knew.
And then you knew. You were like, "Oh wait, right."
I did think. Do you know who's sucking your dick?
Exactly. Yes, that's the right answer. Exactly. Oh my God. All right, well, there's another teapot I want to ask you about. Okay, this is just, randomly. Have you ever had any interaction with Eddie Murphy?
No.
Okay. Next teapot. The most famous man you've ever kissed.
I forget the guy's name, but he was in Jackass.
Oh my God, Johnny Knoxville. Yeah, Johnny. He's so hot. That's a good one.
He's very cute.
He was
That's a good one.
Yeah.
When did that happen? Was it like at a club or like
at Barry Bar?
I
I
miss
was
Barry Bar.
David LaChapelle, and he.
He was like, yeah, babe.
I think maybe David invited him.
Of course he did. Okay, the
But
most.
David was provoking it like a lot because he was like saying, "Oh, take off your clothes." And all that stuff.
Oh, he's provoking it. He's like, I'm about to do a photo shoot. That would have been a good photo shoot. Okay. The most famous guy to slip into your DMs? Like your private messaging, Instagram.
There's several soccer players,
Ooh,
Oh.
those are my favorite. Good
but
one.
I'm not good with sports. But they're like.
But
professional.
I'm sure you know countries. What country? What country?
The what?
What countries? American?
No, like one from London and one American. Two
Ooh.
British and one American.
Love
Or,
it, love it.
like, 3 British and one that lives here.
Oh my God.
Love.
So I
Okay.
guess it's football, but they call it soccer.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. All right, this is a nightlife question. So there were always been rumors that you have a feud with Sophia Lamar. We all worked together at Pat Fields together. At one time we were all family. So is this true or false? Like what's going on with you two right now? Because you were my favorite duo.
Now, for a long time we're friendly, and like I saw her. We both went to Blink Fitness, and I would see
cute,
her. And
cute.
we'd talk to each other. So like, there's no feud now, and that was like really unfortunate and dumb, But
Yeah.
like, when the whole thing was going on, like I just used to stay out of it, like almost like a third person, like But
So there was another person involved.
it was never like my doing, Like
Right.
I think it was like more
As a blonde.
people fueling it, like
pretty
or
blonde.
something,
Yeah,
and like liked it, like because it was,
right, because it was actually like fun for people to talk about. I guess.
yeah.
Right.
You're feeling it. You're like, okay, this is working. I'm getting more bookings. Fine.
A little knife life drama. Just
We-
a little drama.
We always need. All right, are you ready for some sex talk? We're getting into our sex talk.
gonna make you slap
era.
somebody.
Are you ready? Okay. How are you maintaining your sex life during quarantine?
Yes.
Well, I'm tempted to see guys that I hooked up with, but I'm not. I'm trying to be really good, figuring that it would just start being
Oh,
that one,
love this.
that one.
Well, no, I think the key right now is to pick one who knows how to ride a bicycle, not take the subway or a car service,
Yes.
unless he has his own car. If he has his
there's-
own car,
There's one that I really liked, and we talk, and I'm actually going to do like a sexy video later for him. But we
Ooh.
just on the phone and like videos,
Yes,
Love it.
video hoe.
Love it.
I'm a video hoe. So speaking of video stuff, what kind of hookup apps have you ever used hookup apps? And if so, what's your favorite?
Oh yes, I love it. I love. First I was on Tinder, and then now I'm on Bumble, and it really worked for me because like I'm always in gay clubs, so I used to have the worst boyfriends that were either like an aspiring model or a bartender or a go-go dancer, and they're not really my type. I would just be like, oh, great, you're straight.
there. You're straight.
Like,
Right.
you're straight.
We'll
Wow,
try it. Yeah.
this is like a novelty, like,
It's true.
because everyone was like gay, but now like I could,
So
I
funny.
don't have to bother with those kind of guys because like it doesn't really go with me because they're and when they would stick around and be boyfriends, it was really bad because they would want what I had,
Like hustling, they're hustlers. You were like with the hustlers stroll. I know that shit where they're like,
And they get like,
jealous.
well, like they genuinely liked me, but then they would kind of like want to destroy me a little so that they wouldn't, because they would want that, so they would want me to go down, so then they would feel better about themselves. So it was really not like a good head trip, you know. But now, like, I just go with, like, you know, like, I'd rather be with like a Wall Street guy with like a nut and a suit than, you know, someone like that, because they just don't make you feel good. It's really bad for your mental health.
Ah, that's so true.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, like, you know, it wasn't my type. It was just that, like, you know, they weren't gay. And that was all it was very.
Oh, they also weren't in nightlife, like, cause like I've been there where I've like hooked up with guys in nightlife, and they're always like they have this ego where it's like, you know, even if they're sexually attracted to you, they want to like be on top of you, and you're like the top of the top. You're like the queen of New York. Like no one's ever gonna top you. Not like not in that way.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're like, they're like aspiring models. So the
Right.
bookers like go to the gay club, so they bring them. So you know that's what you find
yeah.
at a gay club, or they're like a bartender or a go-go dancer, and they're like womanizers and everything. And if they fall for you, it's even worse. You know, it's better.
Oh my
if
god!
they would've-
No, never date models. No more models for you, Amanda. I'm gonna be your mama now. I'm your mom now.
Yeah.
But it
No
happens.
inspiring
No more
anything.
models for
You know,
you.
they would like fall for me, and then then I wouldn't be able to get rid of them, and and then I wouldn't be happy. I was happy the first night, maybe the second and the third, and then I wasn't happy anymore.
Yeah. And then they're like there for a month.
Kind of like,
And then suddenly they're like living with you. You're like, no.
this is
Yeah.
mine, and I would used to like think like, why does this happen? You know, and then like after Tinder came out and everything, it just like changed, and like I don't have those problems anymore.
Oh my
That's
god,
great.
that's true.
And the guys are really nice and respectful and like really appreciate me, and they don't care that that I have fame or modeled, or they don't.
Yeah,
care.
they don't know.
Meet
It's,
you.
it's,
That's it.
yeah.
They just like me. I mean, I'm sure like
That's
these
it.
are involved.
Well, I felt the same. You know, for a while I had a long era of like.
At least it's staying not like inside where they're going to hurt you. You know,
No,
I always-
yeah, that's the
I feel
thing.
good and
Internally
I'm happy
hurt.
to see them, and I'm happier for a much longer time. You know.
I think that's also a mental, like personal mental thing. Because like for me, I don't know, maybe this is something personal. Like for me, for a long time, I had a long legacy of awful relationships that happened when I became like quote unquote famous, or like I was known, and then I realized that image of me was attached to those experiences. You know, they were just attached to my image. They were attached to like they weren't really about me. They were about like the ideal of me, which they saw on a stage or in a video or something, and it was just like.
That's not a bad thing. I mean, then,
No, it's not a
then-
bad thing, but it's a bad thing, I think, when that's all that they want from you. And
like
then
if they don't go through that, and you can't be like a friend and talk about the
yeah,
other
and then
things.
when you start, because we're not
But it's still better than a go-go dancer or a model.
no, but I think it's the same when someone sees you in the.
Even if they never get to know you, like it's still better than like that one staying around.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic, girl. Here's the next teapot. So
They'll
okay,
get to know you fine, but
From
like
afar.
if they do, then that's really a beautiful thing, and you'll probably stay together a lot longer.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, okay. So here's another question. So, what do you think of pegging?
Pegging, something that I will definitely not do in this lifetime.
See, because
I had a feeling that was not going to be the case. That's
Ava's
all.
the same. Ava will never do that.
Some of like my gay friends say that like they had like a woman peg them, and I'm like, wow, like
Well, no, it's so funny because I,
Yeah,
you
that-
know,
A lot
like
of work.
that kind of like is it new? It's hearing, but like, I don't care, whatever floats your boat and like whatever
Right.
you want to do. And, I think that a lot of people don't want to be traditional and they want to like shock and things.
Right.
So they go through the motions of doing all these crazy things.
Yeah.
And, where I think like my generation is more like black and white, like it's very, so, but I don't have a problem with it, like my friends could peg all they want,
I know it's funny because I, before I had my surgery, I couldn't ever do that. I was like a virgin in that way. And then after I was like, oh, kind of open to it because it didn't have anything to do with my body. I was like, oh my God, I could just put this on and like, it's not about my pleasure. It's about my partner's pleasure. And that was what for me worked.
Yeah, you have to like wear it with toys and things. I mean, it's just a toy.
I know, you need a good one.
I was a dominatrix a long time ago and you had to do like weird, like gagging and all kinds of crazy things that I didn't really like. But I mean, like you're, the good thing about it is there's no health risk. So
That's true. You don't have to go to the clinic with that one.
That's true. The girls during quarantine I'm only packing now. All right, Amanda, what is your safe word?
Safe.
Do you have a safe word? A safe. I just pictured you saying Amanda during sex. Okay. What song or do you remember losing your virginity to?
Love to love you, baby.
I love to love you, baby.
Perfect.
Oh, is that Diana Ross? What is that? Wait, who's that? I love to love that song, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God, hot. Damn, that's a good one. Mine was Delight.
A Pussycat song.
Oh, here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I never heard that like in the good old days, but then I was watching vintage Terry Mugler stuff, and they came out. The Delight was in their show, and Terry's show, and they came out and they did that song. I love that song so much. I can't believe I didn't know it.
How epic. Ava, what was your song? You.
I actually made a mixtape because that's what you did. I made a mixtape of the Bangles, Eternal Flame. And
she's more emotional.
You too. Yeah, I was very emo with my feelings. I think it was the Smiths, and yeah, it was like a compilation. I made a compilation.
So you planned it out.
Oh, I totally planned it out.
She planned it out.
I didn't. I know.
Yeah.
The outfit, the whole thing.
Yours was spontaneous, Samantha. All right. Okay. We're at the end of our episode. We're gonna do some fire questions. Okay. Yes. This is a game: marry, bang, or murder. Like, would you marry, fuck, or murder? Marry. I'm gonna say bang instead of fuck, so we don't get sense. Yeah. You like fuck better. Okay.
So maybe marry. I mean,
you have to choose. You have to organize the three. Would you rather marry, bang, or murder Marlon Brando?
It's the thing ultimately, and fuck if it isn't.
What was that?
That's fine.
Marry if it's the right thing to do for me.
Yeah.
Fuck if it isn't.
Oh wait, no. You have to decide between three guys. We're gonna name three men. And you have to pick whether you would marry, bang, or murder.
I thought you wanted to. I was choosing which one.
Yeah. She's like, I would rather murder.
Right.
No, okay, you gotta like choose which guy you would rather marry, which guy you would rather bang, like just have sex, and say go, or which guy you would rather murder.
Oh, okay, I got it.
I mean, we're gonna give you three names, so you put them in order.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Marlon Brando, George Clooney, and Johnny Depp. Which one would you marry? Which one would you bang? Which one would you murder?
What was the three again?
Marlon Brando, George Clooney
George Clooney,
and Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Okay, I would marry Marlon Brando just
I
because.
knew it.
Ah!
George Clooney to bang.
Yes.
I don't want to murder Johnny Depp,
But you know what? It's,
I guess
there have been dirty rumors. Okay, next round. James Dean, Brad Pitt, Michael B. Jordan.
Definitely James Dean to marry. I mean, that would be great.
Hello.
I don't know how you're going to marry.
Right. I mean, you know, it's a
This is a
fantasy. This is a fantasy moment.
But for
Little
the
fantasy.
fantasy.
Yeah.
And what was the other one again?
Brad
Yeah.
Pitt and Michael B. Jordan. He's from Black Panther.
I like blonde, so Brad Pitt to fuck.
Right.
And the other one, I'm not sure who that is, but I guess I would be murdering him.
Oh my god, yeah. She's gonna slay his
You
heart.
never met. It's fine.
I never met you. Oh my god, well Ava has a question about a dinner party situation.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Your ultimate dinner party, dead or alive. Who are your guests? Who is like we're making the most fabulous meal. The music is right. The ambiance is perfect. Who are our guests, dead or alive?
Marilyn Monroe, of course, and Jane Mansfield.
Ah,
Blonde.
Let me see. James Dean, Elvis Presley,
oh,
Ooh.
Kurt Cobain,
Ooh.
yes.
Good one.
Costinelle, and Christine Jorgensen, just because she's like so funny. Like, you know, she's so.
Oh, love it. Yeah, we add a little comedy.
Maybe Joan Rivers, because just.
Oh,
Oh
love.
my god, Joan Rivers.
I
Miss her. I miss her.
She's everything.
Rita
so
Hayworth,
good.
which could bring a red.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Always need a redhead at the dinner party.
Betty Page, so we have a brunette.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. We need one.
I love that.
We need one with brunette.
Always need one.
Even it
brunette.
out a little
Yeah,
bit.
and so like I'll flirt with him.
Oh my god, yes.
This has been so awesome.
So fucking fun.
David Bowie.
Oh,
Ooh,
David
that's
Bowie,
a good
yes. Oh my
One
god.
of my favorite
Bowie.
blondes.
Candy Darling.
Oh,
Ooh, it's a good party.
this is a good party.
I want to be invited. Yeah. I'll be-
Salvador Dali.
Ooh, good one.
Ooh, wow.
Oh,
Genius.
yeah, it would be pretty good.
That's a
huh?
good party, girl. That's a good
Boy.
party.
That's at least a 4-course meal.
Yes.
Yes, I
Four
love it.
courses made
And
by.
actually, they're gonna have like a movie, with the relationship between Salvador Dali and Amanda Lear.
Ooh.
Trey Pacheco is gonna be playing Amanda Lear, so I'm really excited about that.
Wow.
That's gonna be
Oh my
good.
god, I didn't know about that.
And
That's gonna be
Sounds
beautiful.
awesome. That sounds something all up my alley. I love that. That's gonna
that's
be
exciting.
awesome.
I don't know. I can't think of anyone else, but that's pretty good.
That's a good party. The rest have to get
kidding
in. The rest have to figure out how to get in, like they do every night. And like they will have to do tonight because you're gonna be live at Suzanne Barsh's On Top online party, right?
from 9 to 11.
From 9 to 11
So
tonight. Go to Suzanne Barch's Facebook page
Yeah,
to find
we're
out.
celebrating Gigi Gorgeous's birthday. And
Oh my god,
that's nice.
stop.
so she'll be there, and some Love Bailey and Mick got and other luminaries from LA.
And you, darling. I'm going to be there.
Exciting.
Ava's going to be there. And I think Danny Vega from Chile is going to be there. I invited Jamie Clayton. I don't know if she's going to be there, but we'll see.
Oh no, I love Jamie.
Oh my god. And also, let's before we say goodbye, you're on Cameo, right? People can find you.
On Cameo, you could make requests, and I'll fulfill them.
Yes, you get a private video from Amanda motherfucking Lepore, honey. Thank you
Amanda, let me
so
tell you, this
much.
has really made our whole week. Like we were so excited. You are such a like I don't like to say legend, but you are part of New York City. Like you are like the Statue of Liberty, the Bodega, and then there's Amanda Lepore. And you are everything. You are everything, and I've always looked up to you and your kindness. This is the thing about you. You're a nightlife, but you're always so kind. And you don't always bump into that in nightlife, but you have always been so kind and so sweet. And I always wanted to say that to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's what's refreshing about you.
Yeah.
Okay,
nice.
babe. I know you got to get ready for your party tonight, so.
Yes. You look gorgeous.
Thank you,
Oh,
Loretta.
these are your pasties.
Oh my God, Ava has your pasties from back
I have
in.
your pasties from back in the day.
Ones that I got made from Garrow.
Have them.
Yeah, I'd like the whole thing. I gave it to like a charity event or something.
Yeah, and I got it from the
You bought
charity.
the whole outfit?
Yeah, I got the whole outfit.
Wow.
I just can't fit in. I can't fit in that.
So it's in the family. It's in the family, girl.
Yeah, you have it. I took these and Naomi took the skirt.
I did it. It's in the family. We have it, girl.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody did got it.
Yeah. Okay, babe. I love you. Have a good night. I'll see you at Suzanne Barch's event tonight. I'll be there too.
Okay, yay. Okay, I'll see you. Bye.
Bye. Oh my God, Mandy. Lorenzo has to press.
Are we off?
Yes, I'm gonna go off. Bye,
off?
Lorenzo. Wait, no, you have to press off. Hi, Lorenzo. Say hi. Yeah, just like hang up. We're gonna keep chatting for a little bit after you.
Yeah, you can hang up, Lorenzo.
I love you, Mandy.
Okay.
Love you.
Can't wait to see you.
I'll see you later on top.
Yeah, we'll see you tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you on.
We'll see you in a little bit on top.
Oh my God, fabulous.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna see if I can stay up.
Ava's gonna fall asleep for sure. That was super awesome. What's worth the wait? Everyone, thank you for your patience with our technical difficulties, but I think it was worth the wait because that was everything. Wait, at one point I thought she admitted. At one point I thought she admitted to the Kanye West thing. Did she? Was that just me?
But did she did?
She kind of did, and then she took it back.
But like I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it, and I love it, and I gagged, like fully gagged, gag.
That was
it was
gag.
good. That was
good tea.
Like I'm kind of like shocked.
You know what? I need to open my fridge and refill my wine because that was a lot.
That was a lot.
I love how open and honest she was.
Right?
I love how open and honest she was.
Super.
I thought she would be more like lip sealed, but she wasn't.
Oh no! She came. She must have heard about us.
She knew we were getting into this. She's a fan of Allegedly. She follows us. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And Lorenzo is a
Lorenzo's a gem.
Hair. No, I'm sorry, hair.
Hair. He lives in the same building as her, so genius. Like her hair's.
Oh my God! Quarantine with your makeup team is fucking smart. I would love somebody with a fucking thread right now to come through my door.
Girl, I could bring a tweezer, and I mean, if you've been isolated for 2 weeks, allegedly, if your friend has been isolated for 2 weeks and you've been isolated for 2 weeks, you can create a pod. I heard this from Andrew. I don't know. And then
potting.
We're going to be potting. Potting's on the next allegedly potting.
Potting.
All right,
oh my God,
Sean.
Happy birthday, Stacey Marks.
Oh my God, happy birthday, Stacey. Wait, we're going to do a cheers. Wait, does Stacey drink? She's one of those non-drinkers.
Yeah, she drinks. No, Stacey drinks.
Is she having a cocktail right now? Because we're going to do.
Yeah, she said she was.
Let's do a cheers before we leave.
I've had a lot of wine and mozzarella sticks with that girl.
Oh, Ava's. Cheers.
Cheers to
Stacey Marks.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bitch. You took one of my... Stacey Marks actually took one of my favorite birthday shots. You know, I do a birthday shot every year. Now it's a thing. Ever since Stacey took that hot shot at me with lingerie on, it was like, happy birthday. Birthday cake.
Oh my God, right.
Yeah. It's a birthday cake shot.
Cake. She takes the most gorgeous pictures of a lot of cakes.
Stacey's an amazing photographer.
She's a cake.
Stacey Marks.
Yeah, she's fabulous.
Look her up. All right, y'all. That's our show for today. Next Monday, we do our morning show, which is at 1 p.m. That's our morning. That's my morning. I wake up at 1.
Yeah, that's your word. I've been up since like 5.
Yeah. So Monday, we're gonna have a co-host who's gonna like go through a bunch of tea with us, and her name is motherfucking Jamie Clayton.
I'm gonna look really good for her. I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna be naked
I really
with a
dressed
robe.
up for Amanda today too. By the way, this is a good dress, right?
That was a good one.
Sleeve.
You gave me cleavage.
It's good. Yeah, I gave you everything today. I gave you everything.
Yeah, well, Monday she's joining
so
us.
excited.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk shit. We're just gonna pop it off, and
Fuck
maybe
it,
maybe I'll throw in a sex talk.
Oh, absolutely.
Any topics?
Absolutely.
Wait, let's look at our comments really quick. It sounded yes, Kanye, but people are talking shit. All right.
What do you got? People talking shit about us?
People are having conversations. Oh my God, there's a lot of comments to go through.
Oh,
All
really?
right.
Can you give us one at least?
No.
We're gonna wait. We gotta wait.
One.
Okay. Is anyone talking about my beautiful tits?
They're talking about Kanye West, but anyway, we're gonna go.
Yeah,
you know what?
real
We're gonna
quick.
look through the comments, and then next week
Yes,
we'll
we'll look,
adjust
yes.
them. Monday, 1 p.m.
So excited.
See you there. Love you. This has been fucking epic. Thank you for your patience with our technical difficulties. We're gonna promise to get it better next time. Thank you. Love
Don't make any promises.
Lord.